gone crazy.
Could drive people to drink this. Woosah. Woosah. So, should we try this again? Fingers crossed. Thank you. Spange, Dean Bailey. Hello. Thank you so much. Right, so we thought we'd just try this again. There are not many people here, but that's fine. Yes, deep breath. How many cans is this now? This will be my second, because what I've done is I've had to delete the old stream. Well, I didn't have to delete it. I took it off. What's the point? Right? It was 20 minutes of me going, ooh, oh, ooh, like, you know, like that. So they went to me, said, great, it's fine. It's really fine. Not a problem at all. Belfast, thank you. Yes, you are older than me. Lee Richardson, what a great name. Great name, Lee. It's the best name ever. Right, so may all my dreams come true. Well, getting through this live stream of Ellis will be a great start. If we can. So far, it looks okay. If I start stuttering and I don't even know what I'm saying. I've only had one and a bit. So what I've done is, if you missed the first stream that went out at 5 p.m. and lasted about 20 minutes, I had literally no internet. I mean, it just went. I don't know why. It seemed to be behaving itself now. So what I've done is, I went to all the neighbours and told them to turn off all their devices. So the place is in darkness. Right, no one's doing anything. All the lamps are switched off. Right, so basically, all the power is coming here at the moment. Thank you so much. I wanted to just sort of just chill with you guys for a bit and just talk about stuff and just have a bit of a giggle. Really. So far so good on the internet. Now I'm not going to go. I was going to originally go for 2 hours, but I've wasted an hour. So we'll just go with the flow. Go with the flow. But I appreciate everyone coming back. Thank you very much for the birthday messages. I'm not sure if you heard me before, but I like to chill on my birthday. I don't like fuss. Oh, thank you. I don't mean to. Is it, do I make you giggle? What, just to walk into a room and you start going? But yeah, I don't like really celebrating, you know, or anything like that. There we go. I don't know if you can hear that, but my TV's just switched on. I don't know what's going on. My TV's just turned on by itself now. It's just a random advert. I didn't even press anything. I wouldn't mind. But anyway, thank you for all popping in. Blue Sky Lissa, hello to you. Julie, yes. It's madness here at the moment. Bristol. change the hamster. No, it's fine. I've just told all the neighbours to turn off all their devices and just basically leave me alone for like an hour or so. Lee Richardson, thank you so much for becoming a new channel member. Really appreciate that. Your name's spelt the same way as mine. John Stupp, how you doing, mate? How the devil are you? So how is everybody? I've had a really chilled out day today for my birthday. I've just done everything that I've wanted to do, which was I got up at a reasonable... Well, firstly, it started last night because I had a bit of a late night last night because I tried to stay up and watch the Royal Rumble. Hey, AV Stevie. I failed to stay up and watch the Royal Rumble. I nodded off about 1:30 in the morning. So I woke up, got watched the rest of that, had lunch, bit of a snooze. Thing. That's it. What better? What more of a day can I wish for? So, a couple of things I wanted to talk to you about. Firstly, what should we talk about? What do you got? I know what we could talk about, right? And I've got some examples here. Look at me. It's like it's almost as if he's planned it. Belfast, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Have another Stella on me. I do appreciate that. I've got a few. I've got a few. I've got a few. Yes. Cheers. There are other brands of alcoholic beverages, but I prefer that one. So, so what we're going to do is, I just thought we'd just have a bit of a trip down memory lane. I'm going to tell you a couple of stories. And you love the T-shirt. It's instead of Nike, it's Mike. Instead of the night tick, it's his blade. It's good, isn't it? Sarah Bowman, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming back. John S, how you doing, John? I came back from my second investigation, and they thanked me for not using fishing line on the doors. They thanked you. Thoughts. All I can say to you is, John, you obviously went out with a really good, legitimate team if they thanked you, especially for not using fishing wire. The Paranormal Hub, how the devil are you? How you doing, Michael? You all right, pal? But thank you for dropping by. We're just having a few beverages, and we're just chilling and just having a bit of a chat. So actually, my call would be one. There might be a few people in here actually, but where I wanted to go with this is, so in the UK, this is what I was thinking about this, but a few days ago. That's why I thought I'd mention it to you guys. At work, in my day job, there are certain individuals. There are some young kids. Well, I say kids, late teens, early 20s. Hey, Mystic. Excuse me. Thank you for coming in. So, I thought, trying to explain to them, trying to educate them about what it was like for us back in sort of the 80s. You know, no phones, nothing. I mean, you guys were probably, there was no internet, no mobile phones. It was like, get out and play and do stuff. And then one of my colleagues turned around and says, well, it's like you don't care about anything, about what, life. You just go for it and nothing stresses you out. I said, things do stress me out. I said, but when I was a child, there were TV commercials that scared the shit out of us when we were kids, that harmed us up. Now, does anybody remember public information films? If they had them if we had them in the UK, anybody remember those? I'll leave you chat between yourselves while I have a sip of my drink. Michael, Paranormal Hub, you must remember the public information films. The nuke ads. You had nuke ads. I mean, well, I think there were nuke ads, but before my time. Yeah, the Green Cross Code, man, he's a start. But some of these, I've got a couple to show you. Yes, I'm back, PNC. Like I said, I've managed all the neighbours. We're in the dark. I've rerouted all their power to here. Yes, I was. Thank you. I think you're a liar. But yes, thank you, Michael Burke. Yes, I'm back. JM's, yeah, you see, you remember the guy with the drill that had no plug in it about the warnings about situations. Yeah, but there was also adverts on, right, that were public information films, they were called, while we were actually watching TV, children's television. So, for example, I don't know, Inspector He-Man would finish, and then you'd get a scary ass advert. Oh, John S, thank you so much for the. I will definitely. Thank you so much. I do really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I do appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate all of you. So these public information films were on during daytime television after a TV show, a children's TV show. I'll give you an example.
He was stupid, trying to prove how tough he was. I'd have got them kids.
Why do you fly your kites round here, eh?
We thought it would be okay, but the wind changed.
Lucky they let go of it. They'd have been electrocuted.
We should have told the police.
Suppose he never knew about high voltage electricity.
You're crazy!
He ignored the danger signs.
Leave it there!
He was stupid. He wouldn't come down. He didn't know electricity would go through the kite. It just jumped through thin air.
Climbing pylons can kill. Don't take a chance with electricity.
So you've just finished watching He-Man, and then you're all really all nice, and then yeah, broadcasting adverts, yeah, public information film. That was very true, but that's just one example of how scary these things were. Damn, I barely remember. See, John Boy, you can remember Belfast. You remember. Oh, the kite one. Yeah, there was another kite one as well, but I haven't. I'm not putting that one on. Yeah, but you all remember. See, Aurelius, you're even shocked. Yeah, same with me. It's what you walk past the pylon, and that was it. That was it. Oh, thank you so much, Sass, for the €6. I really appreciate that. Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you. But yeah, I remember that. John S. John S. remembers that. Hey, right, family. So what it did, you see, Paul, it stopped us from doing these things. We didn't climb a pylon. To be fair, we did no intention of climbing a pylon anyway in the first place. George's Paranormal Puppets. He's here with see. You see. Hey, Sars, everyone's saying hello to each other. You've got one reading what? Sorry. Jared Leto is going to be the new Escalator. Well, I can't really comment on that. Carrie Ann has just opened a cocktail. Cheers. Cheers. Monique, how are you? Am I with double K? How you doing? Am I missing people? I'm like Seg. I am light years. Lee, I remember the drink driving one from the late 2000s where all the kids, well, that's it, you see, because they were designed to shock. They were literally designed to shock you. I've got another one here. Hang on a minute. Right, now, escalators. You see them in airports, you see them in shopping centres, right? Did you know they did an advert about... Well, I'll just see it for yourself, honestly.
You find escalators everywhere these days, and we take them for granted. But don't take your child's safety for granted. Accidents can happen. Teach them the 3 safeguards. Stand still and don't walk down. Stand steady and hold hands. Stand clear, away from the sides and well within the yellow lines. Don't let this happen to your child. Stand still, stand steady, stand clear.
Well, Mystic, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much for the $2. I do appreciate you. Thank you. So, yeah, public information film about escalators. See, and the thing is, though, it put the fear of God in me for escalators for a while. Telling you. Chris Williams, hello, sorry. I'm sorry I can't stay. Off to the shop. Have a wonderful live and happy birthday to you. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you even popping in. I do appreciate that. Be good at the shop. Be careful going down any escalators. Don't stand on the yellow bits, because your foot will end up like a Wellington boot. Escalators will eat you. Well, we've got a visual representation of actual real life escalators actually eating a Wellington boot. You remember that one? RIP, how you doing? Oh, AV Stevie, you really don't have to, but I appreciate it. Prost, Lee, Prost. Happy birthday. Couldn't get 6 more stars. Thank you so much for the 19.99. I do really do appreciate that. The shops are all closed now, but I'll grab some for tomorrow. Thank you very much. What does Prost mean? Have I missed something? Am I that old? I don't know what Prost means. That's very true. Paranormal Hub Worldwide. Yeah, it's yeah. No, you rock. But thank you, if that was even aimed at me. Prost, Roger. What does Prost mean? Double K, thank you so much for the happy birthday. I do appreciate that. Glasgow, thank you. I'm traumatised. How you doing, Hunter B, by the way? I'm traumatised. The only ads I saw as a kid was about breakfast cereal. Honestly, these adverts were designed to scare. It's like what Paul from PNC said earlier. They were designed to scare you so you don't do it. So honestly, escalators. Happy birthday. Oh, thank you so much indeed. Thanks. I appreciate that. Let's have so Spookfest. Hello, thank you so much, Matt Lyons. How you doing? Thank you for joining. I'm way behind. Generally, we are now. It's been telling you. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. It's cheers in German. Prost. Thank you. Now I know. Prost. I thought you were hiring me, a lady of the night, to come round my house or something. I don't know why I said that. Raven, thank you so very much. I do appreciate that, Raven. Yeah, I'll put it up on screen. There you go. Do what he says. Do what he says. It means cheers. Cheers. Right. Thank you so much. Right, Roger. There was a feature-length public information film called The Patches. It was like kids' version of Friday the 13th, set on a farm. Really? Really? I'm going to have to... Why is everyone telling me what... I know I'm thick. I really didn't know what pros meant. Oh, thank you so much. You are a star. Thank you so much. Creature Comfort. You are lovely. Thank you so much indeed for that. Happy next level, Lee. Prost means I know now. April and Paul here. How you both doing? You know, the one with the funny name. Yeah, I know. I do appreciate that. I'm sorry. We don't. Yes, I have fixed the internet. I basically got all the neighbours to reroute all their power. There was about 450 like extension cables leading up to this room here at the moment. Wisdom, lovely. The rights. Lee, I loved the orbs. Shorty did. Yeah, those orbs. People have said it wasn't orbs, Lee. It was actually snow. It wasn't. It was orbs. Catherine Lawrence, happy birthday. Like, thank you so much. I do really appreciate that. Excuse me. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Copy me, copy me. Thank you, Julie, for sharing. Thank you. I am going through the chat. Happy birthday. Lots of happy birthdays. And you lot talking to each other, which I find absolutely lovely. Do you want another public information film? This is another one. Let's see if you remember this one.
There's a child whose life has changed in the last year. He's given up football because he can't see the ball too well. He can't cross the road alone because he can't be sure it's clear. And he won't see much of the fireworks this year because last year a firework was thrown and blew up in his face. Somewhere there are other children whose lives are going to be changed. Will one of them be your child?
See, that scared the bejesus out of me, that one did. So Spookfest, is Corvette making an appearance tonight? She's locked in a cupboard. She's actually on special assignment. Again, she's all right. How you doing, so Spookfest? How you doing? Michelle Juxon, happy birthday. Thank you so much. I appreciate you stopping by. Peregrine, sorry I'm late, but happy birthday late. Not a problem. I appreciate you even coming in. So thank you so much for that. See, holy cow, these are insane. They are insane. I mean, these were on, right? Like I said earlier, these public information films were just there. And it was just normal. There are literally hundreds. Would you be surprised if I told you there was a public information film, right, warning you not to over polish your floor? Hammer toe. Public information films. I've only got one more left to show you, but this is a legitimate, real public information film from the UK warning you not to over polish your floor.
Polish a floor and put a rug on it. You might as well set a man trap.
Hurry up, bring them in the warm.
All right.
I'll put the kettle on.
And to think he'd only just come from the hospital.
That was a public information film.
A man trap. Oh dear. Yes, Corvette goes on a lot of special assignments. A man trap. Do not over polish your floor. It could be a man trap. So there you go, everybody. Don't over polish. I'm having problems with this earpiece now. Don't over polish your floors, anybody. Right? It's the music. Love it. That's sort of extreme, like no shit. Yeah, you remember that one, JM? Jesus Christ. Yeah, the man trap. So we'll do it. We'll go on for another sort of 20 minutes, half an hour. Ruby Moon, how the devil are you? Thank you so much for stopping by. Where was it? Where was it? Hey Lee, happiness, birthday. Good. I'm not gorgeous. I'm old and grumpy. Moose Moss Green. I took that to heart. Never polished the floor. Nice Dalek picture, by the way. Yeah, I've never polished a floor either. Really? You're so rude.
Spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
So, yes, you just... You're so rude. I'm never rude. Don't ever polish your floor. Well, AV's just told you. See? Come here. Right, you learn so much about stuff. So, speaking of 80s, sort of 70s, 80s TV shows, and public information films, it led me on to sort of 80s TV shows, and I literally, if you YouTube it, there's a whole playlist, and it just shows you the intros to 80s television shows, and I was in my element. So let's hear it in the chat. Bring me up some 80s television shows. The Green Cross Code Man, Double K. I do remember the Green Cross Code Man. It was played by, and I forget his name. Someone's going to tell me in the chat, but he was Darth Vader, wasn't he? He played Darth Vader. What's people saying? Oh my, double what? I don't know what I've missed there, but I I don't know.
I'm in danger.
Right, I'm in danger. That was meant to have done. So let's have a look at some more comments. Let's see what we're saying. Run around with Mike Reed. Yes. Hi, Rando. I just called. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Rando. You're a good egg. Thank you. Love you too. I was only born in '88, so don't know many 80s TV shows. It's okay. David Prowse, The Rights. Bloody legend. Thank you so much. Run around, yeah, with Mike Reed. Taking his mate, right, everybody, let's run around. He probably didn't do it. Well, he didn't actually do it like that. Metal Mickey. Juliet Bravo. Everybody else from around the world are going, what? Metal Mickey. How can I forget Metal Mickey? Metal Mickey was actually brilliant. MASH. You see, the Tomorrow People, Rent a Ghost. Wasn't it Miss Popoff? And she used to sneeze and disappear. I graduated high school in '85. Best era for metal and movies. '80s were great for movies. I mean, a couple of my favourite TV programmes. Cat's Eyes. Yes, I do. That was the three. One of them was Leslie Ash, and I can't remember who the other ones were. Sapphire and Steel. Sapphire and Steel was the first TV show that got me into like watching time travel stuff. Mark Bowles, how you doing? Blake 7. See, I actually watched. There's the intro to Blake 7 online, and I put it on, and it's the first time I'd seen it in God, about 30 years. It gave me goosebumps. Hey Young, I'm an 80s baby. Krypton Factor, Heartbeat, and Morph got me growing up. Mentally moist for entertainment. Yeah, Krypton Factor was brilliant. It's the assault course bit at the end I used to love. It's the contestants though on sort of 80s, late 80s, early 90s TV shows. For example, you'd got, I'm not sure if it was the same anywhere around the world, but in the UK, there'd be the team, you know, the contestants, and it'd be one guy, big hair, big moustache, like come down to here, and it'd be like, hello, I'm Mark, I'm 19 from Brighton. You go, 19? Fuck off. Honestly, watch some of these replays of some of these old TV shows, and you'll go, it's a great party game. Just put a TV show on, and when the contestant comes on screen, pause it, and then you can all get together and go, guess the age. We'll do that in a live stream one day. Guess the age. The Professionals. Justice Giants. I vaguely remember that. Was that about a sports team or something? Justice Giants. Knight Rider and Airwolf. See, they were my shows, Knight Rider and Airwolf. I watched a lot of American TV. The A-Team. Quantum Leap. Quantum bloody Leap was amazing.
Theorizing that one could time travel within his own lifetime, Dr. Sam Beckett stepped into the Quantum Leap Accelerator and vanished. He awoke to find himself trapped in the past, facing mirror images that were not his own, and driven by an unknown force to change history for the better. His only guide on this journey is Al, an observer from his own time, who appears in the form of a hologram that only Sam can see and hear. And so Dr. Beckett finds himself leaping from life to life, striving to put right what once went wrong, and hoping each time that his next leap will be the leap home.
Quantum Leap. Everybody loved Quantum Leap. Well, unless you'd never seen it, and then you wouldn't have a clue what it was about. But Quantum Leap was Manimal, Roger Bowen. Roger, I've got just a few clips right here. You picked Manimal, and I've got it. Well, I did have it here somewhere. Oh, right, here we go. Right, I picked a few clips. Not many people know Manimal. And I was going to just educate a few people. Roger, you have just won gold in the TV contest that I've just made up in my head.
Manimal.
Roger, you've just won first prize in a competition that I've just made up, and you don't win anything. Good for you. Happy birthday, Galloping Knobrot. Cheers, mate. We share birthdays. Everybody say happy birthday to Beardo in the chat. Talking about 80s TV, Beardo, and anybody else who's just come in. Somebody mentioned Sledgehammer earlier. Sledgehammer, didn't he have the gun? And he'd go, what was his catchphrase now? Oh, what was his catchphrase? Trust me. I know what I'm doing. That was it. Let's have a quick look. Staying as usual. Mrs. Geek. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming by. Street Hawk. See, that's another good one, Street Hawk. Underrated, 1 season. And I think they even cut that season short. I'm not a dick. Good afternoon, happy birthday. Another good 80s show was MacGyver. Magnum PR, Hawaii 5-0, Charlie's Angels, Airwolf. Yeah, MacGyver. I mean, that was Richard Dean Anderson, wasn't it? Who was in Stargate, Magnum PI. See, what they go and ruin these things by remaking. What? Stop it. Leave them as they are. They tried remaking Knight Rider, and that was cack. But MacGyver, yeah, he could go into a shed with a bottle and some string like the 18 and come out with a tactical nuclear missile or something. Oh, look at all those happy birthdays for Peter. You see. See, Magnum PI. They tried remaking that as well, but you can't beat old Tom Selleck in his little red Ferrari. It was a Ferrari, wasn't it? Swap Shop. See, Swap Shop was good, right? I mean, it was all right when you were a kid, but obviously you can't look back on 70s and 80s children's like live action shows like Swap Shop or anything. Somebody mentioned Rolf's Cartoon Club earlier. See, every time I think to Noel Edmonds' Swap Shop, I just think Operation Nutri. It's the only thing that comes into my head. Spange, we got Chock Chocky. That was weird. It was fucked up. Chocky was. It was just odd. Hammer Toe, Richard Dean Anderson was great, but I couldn't cope with him in Stargate. See, I thought he was really, really funny. He was a great character in Stargate. I missed Stargate SG-1. It was a good show. And then they started doing all the spin-offs for it, and I couldn't be arsed with all the spin-offs. And then obviously Richard Dean Anderson left, and I couldn't be arsed with it after that. We've got the Wonder Years. Yeah, wasn't that what's his name now? Fred Savage. Was it Fred Savage, the Wonder Years? Yeah, that was pretty good. They've remade that as well. Start remaking shit. My imaginary friend was called Roger in the 80s. Is that a true story, or is that a TV show? Don't fucking change. You're an absolute superstar. Do not change. The Fall Guy. Well, I'm not the type to kiss and tell, but I've been seen with Farah. Something like that. Yes, I know I can't sing. Somebody put Ulysses up there. I think I saw. Yeah, Ulysses. That was a sort of a BBC Kids TV show. How you doing, Justin? Thank you for coming back in. Yeah, just major internet problems. It was Alf. I do remember Alf. I couldn't get my head round Alf, and it was years and years later. I mean, years, right? When I thought, why do they call him Alf? Alien life form. I didn't know. I just thought it was stupid. Why do they call the alien Alf? What sort? I don't get it. See, Wurzel Gummidge, right? John Pertwee, Doctor Who as well, amongst other things. But it was when, it freaked me out when he changed his head. People who've never seen Wurzel Gummidge are going, what? Say what? What now? Yeah, if he needed, he had his normal head, but if he needed to, for example, read a book or something, I can't read a book, and he'd go, right, and then put in his reading head. And people wonder why people of our age are so fucked up. Different Strokes, yes. What you talking about, Willis? Crime Watch. Oh dear. See, Smokey and the Bandit. Burt Reynolds, wasn't it? Sally Field? Was it Smokey and the Bandit? I don't know. I just couldn't really. I couldn't get my head. I just couldn't get into those movies. If I'm absolutely honest with you. Jimmy Cranky. Yeah. The Crankies were. See, when I found out that they were actually husband and wife, I was in denial for months. I was in complete denial. How can they're what now? He and her. No, they don't. They did. Dallas and Dynasty. That's my mom. She was well into them. Well into the Dallas and the Dynasties. Dynasty got a bit weird when one of the characters, if I remember rightly, got abducted by a UFO and was probed. I can only assume she was probed. Heart to Heart. I'm Max. This is the opening titles, wasn't it? This is my boss. When they get together, that was murder. Bloody love it. Elaine Payne, how you doing? There's somebody at the door. Yeah, wasn't that Rod Hull and Emu, the Pink Windmill? Miami Vice, there's another one. I couldn't get into that. I couldn't get into Miami Vice. It was on Dukes of Hazzard. That was just a bit of fun, wasn't it? It was Dukes of Hazzard, yeah. And then they remade that as well. Supergran. Can't remember the lady who played Supergran. She died only recently, actually. But it was the theme music was sung by is it Connolly, wasn't it? Jimmy Connolly. Stand back, Superman, Iceman. But yeah, it was great. Are we reminiscing about the 80s to back up your thoughts on how you are? I was just thinking about the 80s and I thought it would be quite good. You missed the best earlier. We played a couple of public information films that used to scare me when I was a kid. Russ Abbott, there's another one. Magpie, I vaguely remember that. Not quite. Before my time. Good evening, Lee and everyone. How you doing? Stargate Atlantis, Stargate SG-1. The first few seasons were really good. And then it ended up being, it's just a crap after. Crossroads was actually filmed not far from where I live, in a real hotel. Well, the exterior is a real hotel. Growing Pains, Married with Children, Kids in the Hall. I don't remember Kids in the Hall, but Married with Children was always fun. Christina Applegate. I think I only watched it for Christina Applegate. Fantasy Island. Yes, that was with I can't think of his name. It was the guy who played Khan in Star Trek 2. And I can't think of his name. And the little fella. Doodle, thank you. Happy birthday, you beautiful bastard. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the £2. £2. Thank you so much. Rainbow. Yeah, Rainbow was another one. It was, honestly, there's so Dempsey and Makepeace. Dempsey, I remember Glynis Barber played Makepeace, and what was his name? Who played Dempsey? But Glenys Barber, oh, well, Glenys Barber, she was, I think, one of my first crushes. Yeah. What did you get for your birthday? I got a voucher with an unspecified amount on it for Amazon from my dad. Some cash off my mother in a card. Say unspecified amount because I don't know how much is on it. I just don't know. Could be £3. And that's it really. When you get to an age like mine, you don't really get a fat lot. Well, I don't, because I don't really celebrate my birthday really. The family nest, strike it lucky. There was a funny, there's a funny picture. It's on YouTube, Facebook quite a lot. Michael Barrymore, just Google it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to say anymore. And somebody won free swimming lessons. Very funny. Falcon crest, finger mouse. Anyway, just for the benefit of the people who have come in, I know a lot of you have seen it already, but I just wanted to play. Which one should we do? We should do the Escalators one. Right, so for the people who've just come in, just be careful. This was an actual real public information film, real, about the danger of escalators.
You find escalators everywhere these days, and we take them for granted. But don't take your child's safety for granted. Accidents can happen. Teach them the 3 safeguards. Stand still and don't walk down. Stand steady and hold hands. Stand clear, away from the sides and well within the yellow lines. Don't let this happen to your child. Stand still, stand steady, stand clear.
Ricardo Montalban, thank you very much. That was the guy who played the guy, not the little guy, the guy in Fantasy Island and Khan. The Littlest Hobo. Yes, Mother, thank you very much. I did manage to get online. Thank you for trying to assist me in getting everybody, all the neighbours, to plug their... Honestly, I'd say there's about 40 odd extension cables all plugged in here. Thanks, Mom. American Guy, yeah, you can't beat a bit of American Guy. Grey's Anatomy. Michael Brandon. He played Dempsey in Dempsey and Makepeace. But I am going to show you one thing though. Now, I'm not sure if Bedo is still in the chat. I know Justin is, but these two guys hopefully may agree with me. The intro to the best television intro ever, in my opinion, and I'm wondering how many people will agree. Right, I'm going to play it now, and straight away you'll go, oh my god. Now, this is the greatest intro to a television show ever.
Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. The Transformers, robots in disguise. The Transformers, more than meets the eye. The Transformers.
Prove me wrong. Super Ted intro was better. No. That transformed Starfleet. What was that one program? And at the end of it, right, it was similar to Starfleet. It was puppets. But at the end, was it Terrorhawks? And at the end of every episode, it had like the noughts and crosses thing with the robots at the end. Super Ted stops at, you see Danger Mouse, right? Now, I'm not going to say much, but me and Purple are going to London in June, just for one day, right? And I said I want to go to the post box in Baker Street where Danger Mouse lived, and he messaged me back, and all he said was Danger Mouse was a prick. Not even lying. That was his reply. See, Banana Man was good. See, why are you all disagreeing with me? Transformers was the best. Terrorhawks, brilliant. Why are you disagreeing with me? Transformers was the best intro to a TV show, like, ever. Or you've got, where is it? Or you've got this one. There you go. What about TJ Hooker? you gotta love TJ Hooker. Thundercats, yeah. See, Thundercats was good. Thundercats was a great intro. Pole Position. Oh my God, Pole Position. I remember Pole Position. See, Quantum Leap, done Quantum Leap. You can't beat Quantum. See, they remade Quantum. Well, they didn't remake it. They sort of did a continuation of Quantum Leap. Personally, I liked it. A lot of people didn't, and the first one ended with a cliffhanger, so to speak. Sam never returned home, and they cancelled the show in this season, and we still don't know what happened to the main characters. It was okay. I enjoyed it. So, thank you. See, Heather Locklear, Roger. We're just sort of agreeing on everything here. I'm loving the fact that you're all like getting involved with your favourite TV shows. It's great. Love it. We'll be coming off anyway shortly. Has anyone got does anyone know? Has anyone got a premiere or anything tonight? Not sure if they have. But does anybody remember? This is from the 90s and early 2000s, and there's only me and Rob, as in Purple, that really enjoyed. It's called Garth Marenghi's Darkplace. Does anybody? Paranormal by the Sea? What? They've got a premiere. Paranormal by the Sea got a prem. I didn't see it earlier. I did check. Have they definitely got a prem? What, Garth Marenghi's Darkplace? Garth Marenghi's Darkplace is a British TV show, and what it is, it's... Oh, Ruby, you know it's one of your favourite TV shows. Oh, thank you, Friday House. I do appreciate you. Oh, Paranormal by the Sea are on at 9. Okay, thank you, Eileen. Appreciate that. So, DSC going live. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, Garth Marenghi's Darkplace. It was based on a character who used to be a horror writer, who is a horror writer. And this horror writer had his own 80s television show set in a hospital, and he was like a doctor, basically, who carried a gun. Now, bearing in mind, this was filmed in late 90s, early 2000s, but it was based in the 80s, and it had cheesy 80s music and really terrible acting in it. Yeah, it was a really good... In fact, I think somewhere, I've got a clip. Do you want to see a clip of Garth Marenghi's Darkplace? I'll play this clip because it will give me a chance to quickly nip to the toilet, right? Right. Now, this is a funeral scene. Now, this funeral scene, just look at what's going on in the background. Listen to what the vicar says, and I'll be back in about a minute and a half. All right, I'll be back.
Larry Renwick will be remembered for his wit and laughing eyes, and for being above all a good friend. I'm sure we all feel that he exploded too young, but the Lord moves in mysterious ways. Sometimes he'll come in at an angle. Other times he can hover and swoop. Other times he can even come in from beneath, like a worm or mole. The Lord, it's his call how he chooses to maneuver.
Good God, that's a lot!
Look out, he's got a gun!
Move aside.
That's the mother, Rick!
Well, that'll stop him.
So, thank you. I'm back. Yes. That was a clip from Garth Marenghi's Darkplace. Give it a watch. Was that Lee in the coffin? No, it wasn't. Give Garth Marenghi's Darkplace a watch. It is hilarious. I think me and Purple are the, and I think, was it Ruby who said, we're the only ones that like it on the planet. But it's hilarious. Mike's Mysteries, how you doing? Was that you in the coffin? I thought we were on the same page, Roger. Yes, it was Richard Ode. Yeah, it was him. Yeah, he played the hospital administrator, if you like. It was very good. The acting is bad. The Mary Whitehouse Experience, that's another show. That was with, was it David Baddiel? That was funny. So, I'm going to be calling it a day shortly because I've got some drinking to do. Can somebody put the link up for 8 o'clock, please, for Julie, if you don't mind, for Ghosts on Trent's video that's on 8 o'clock, please. So, click the link for Ghosts on Trent. They're on at 8 o'clock, apparently. I completely forgot, so I'll be watching that as well. But yeah, it was happy birthday, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Put my birthday suit on for you, please, Jenny. Jenny, do you want me to put my birthday suit on? I could do.
Spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
Whoa, whoops, oh! I dropped my monster condom that I used for my Magnum Dong.
I'm out of here.
The twerk turkey. That's Beardo's thing. I'm not gonna ruin that. I wouldn't. It suited him better than it will ever suit me. But that twerk turkey of Beardo's was hilarious. The Mad Wecker, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of my night. I will. Do you want another Garth Marenghi before we go? Now this is 2 minutes long, okay, but basically this scene. Please stay with it and please just watch it. Right, trust me. Just trust me. You'll laugh. It's 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes long, right? And basically, the scene is there's an apoloid that's took over the hospital and turning members of the hospital staff into apes, apoloids, right? Half human, half ape, right? And the leader of these apoloids is on the run, and Garth Marenghi, well, Doctor, the doctor, obviously his name, forgive me. He's the only one that can stop the apoloid, and they have the most serious 80s chase. Trust me.
Yellen! Yellen! La mató. The back.
Now. Told you to trust me. Right, so I am going to be calling it a day. Thank you to everybody that's come in. I told you to trust me. I told you. Look at you all laughing. Oh, dearie me. What's this? It's what's people saying? Ghost Wheeler, how you doing, mate? I thought the late 90s TV was bad. You have just proven that it was fucking brilliant. Good job there was some random boxes there at the end. Yeah, honestly. But it's probably why Parple's the way he is as well, because we're both, yeah, it was good. We both of us love Garth Marenghi's Darkplace. Give it a watch. There's lots of clips on YouTube. What do you mean it was so bad? What do you mean? It wasn't. It was great. But yeah, go and check anybody else you see here in the chat who's got a channel. Please click on their link, click on their little pictures, go and support them. Just click everybody who's around that you see. Either, oh, they've got a channel name, or click on it and subscribe to them, because this community is like the best ever. And a lot of other channels just intertwining with each other and just having fun and bouncing off each other, but not in a rude way, unless you want to be rude. So on that bombshell, thank you so much for the happy birthdays. Thank you so much for the really kind donations. Oh, we've almost got a baby. Julie, you are a moderator for so many people, and I just want to personally say thank you so much. Can everyone put some hearts in the chat for Julie? She is tremendous, not just to me, to a lot of people, and she's amazing. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate you. And yes, everybody hit the like button before you go. Let's see some heart. There we go. Some hearts coming in for you, Julie. You deserve it, mate. And yeah, you just help me and other people out, and you are a truly wonderful person. So thank you. Right, my TV has turned itself back on again. What? I don't know what's going on. Look for all those hearts. Thank you, everybody. Keep those hearts rolling in. And I've filmed a new Hollywood thing. I've filmed another episode doing something else. That will be out soon. I don't know when I've got 5 minutes to myself. So thank you. Look, hearts. You're all lovely and amazing people. And on that bombshell, thank you so much, everybody. Thanks for persevering with me. Thanks for sticking around. You're all amazing, and I really appreciate you. And I'm going to have a few more beverages. Take care.
Tournament where my friend John said he found a body in the bushes over there. I ran over there because I'm a healing monk to try and help, but obviously my magic wasn't strong enough because the dude's body was missing a head. So my friend decided to try and use a necromancer spell, which didn't work, which I knew it wouldn't. And apparently we contaminated the crime scene because that spell uses a lot of glitter.
Yeah. Go. Yeah. Welcome to our channel. We're just getting started. Leading crate, chasing ghosts, never faint-hearted. Hand us the cam, we're diving into mystery. Three Spiders crew, we're here to make history. Exploring haunted halls, answering the calls. Catching the EVPs and writing on the walls. We'll be superstars, haunted avatars. This paranormal world, we're showing off the stars. We're watching three spiders, stepping in the night, and we're gonna find out what's haunting this site.